Hi everyone, Topwater Scott here to try to help you catch your personal best on a frog. I'm going to show you my setup I usually use. Okay, I got a canyon reel locked down. It's got 30-pound fins. I like the 30-pound because it's lighter. When you're throwing on pads, you don't want that heavy braid cutting up in the pads. You want it floating on it. All right, this is my favorite frog. My only frog I like to use, Booyahs, poppers and pad crashers, and they're my favorite. They are better hook set. This is my favorite frog color too, the cricket. You got to get the crickets and try them out. It's a natural frog color. But this popping frog is awesome because you don't have to overwork it. You can leave it in one spot and just pop it. And when you're in that hole, you don't want to move it out. You don't want to rush these popping frogs. All right, the trick is I got the 30 fins, but you got to have a piece of fluorocarbon on the end of it. It's probably 2.5 feet, and I tie it together with a uni knot. You got to have fluorocarbon though, because it don't stretch. What the trick is with the fluorocarbon, it's not going to stick in the pads. It's not going to hook up everything around everything. A lot of braids, you fish it, you got to fish it fast up in the air so you won't get hung up. This allows you to slide across the pads. And another trick of it, when you hang the fish, it's not cutting up on his mouth. It's not going to fray. It's going to slide up on top of his mouth what it needs to be. All right, on these frogs too, got to have Procure scent on it. When they inhale it and they feel or smell the rubber in these, they'll spit them out so quick. The trick is putting this on it. And then another thing, I trim, when I'm in tight color, I really shorten up them legs. Because I finesse these frogs. I don't out there and just reel them across the pads fast as you can. The problem is a big bass is not going to chase a big, they're not going to chase a bait. They can't fly that far. I mean, they're only going to go maybe 2 to 3 foot just to go eat. They don't want to waste that energy. All right, and how I fish these frogs, I love casting them way under the bushes and the trees and stuff. And the pads are good too, but I love shade and way back in the back. All right, when you fish the pads, you want to keep that rod tip up. You'll see a lot of people having it down, walking the dog, and they wait too long for that bass to swallow that bait, and then all of a sudden they miss them because they spit it out that quick. Guys, when they inhale that frog, it's pretty much down their throat. You can't just wait a long time. You gotta kind of set the hook in about 2 to 3 seconds or really quick. So I hope that helps you out. This will catch your personal best, especially after the spawn, when the water temperature's still cool and you cast under the trees, guys, and logs and stuff. Right there in the corner. I'm going to show you a video pretty soon about it. All right, guys, I hope that catches your big bass of your lifetime, and try it out because frogs are the big bass bait catching.